lovely lot, and a big warm welcome back to my channel. This isn't the typical intro for me, I am well aware. I'm also well aware of my lack of makeup and my super rosy cheeks, but you know, I'm only human. So the reason I'm coming at you like this today is because today's video isn't really a sit down video, so I ain't sat down. Today's video is a tour of my study, so my learning space for university, which a lot of my lectures are online at the minute, so it's where I spend most of my day, and it is also where I film my YouTube videos. I'm not really going to be talking about the things that I use to film my YouTube videos, that'll be a later video, but I am going to tell you all about my study, all about everything that's in it and where it's from. So let's get into today's video. Okay, so before we start, I'm just going to say if you hear any noises, it's this fella, because he's being an absolute pain in the ass today. So if you hear anything Zoomy related, it is him. So you've already started. We are just going to open the door to my office, and I'm going to do you a little tour. So it's a little bit of a mess, but it's because, you know, I work in here most of the time. So this is one of my studio lights, which I've just turned on at the minute just to give this video a little bit better lighting. So ignore that, that's not always there. So what's behind this light, I'm actually just going to move it so that you can see. This is my little printing station. I'm yet to set up my printing station. I need to get a print cartridge and things like that. But this is just a really handy desk that I think I got from the range quite a bit back, and it's quite affordable. And this is just a Epson printer that I got off Marketplace. So it's got storage there, which is really handy. I kind of keep my portfolios and things like that in there. And then it's just got this space here, which I need to organise. And same with this shelf up here. This was where I kept all my books, but I have so many more now, so they don't all fit up there. So that is my first kind of bit of storage. Like I said, it's work in progress. I'm thinking of putting kind of like paper and things like that for the printer, so that it's all kind of like in one place. That's like my vision for that area. Then if we look at the wall next to it, I've got two of my amazing posters, which are from the Student Midwife Studygram. I will link that in the description. If you are interested in midwifery, then these are a great thing to get for your study. This is just one of the fetal head, showing a couple of the anatomy parts. And then this is another one which talks about kind of the presentation of the head and things like that. So I'm now just going to turn over Miko, get out please. Out you go. Bye bye. Okay. So whilst I've shut the door, I might as well show you this. So I got this for Christmas. I believe it was from B&M or something like that. And it just says never stop dreaming. So I thought putting it in my office was a great place to put it. Obviously because, you know, degrees are hard, and when it gets tough, you know, never stop dreaming about your goals. Not going to get too cheesy, but yeah, basically. So, printing area. I'll now move this light back. Oopsie daisies. Okay, now I'm going to go to my windowsill. So this is a picture. It was taken on one of Ryan's first holiday. The old frame recently smashed, so I put it in a new frame and it looks really cute here. This is just a basket of kind of random stuff at the minute. It's got loads of hair bobbles and things like that in for placement, for easy reach. This is a llama that I knitted not that long ago. It's supposed to have 4 legs. I did it wrong and it only has 2, but anyway, this is just kind of a little bit of a junk box. I've got my MacBook charger box there, and just a random book, and then just information when I had my first COVID vaccine. Moving slightly on, I have one of my many birth counters. They're all very different though. I haven't already caught a baby. This was a lovely present of Ryan's parents' Christmas, but they put a foot in and couldn't get it back out, so I haven't caught a baby yet. But yeah, obviously it just has my name and midwife in training, and if you didn't know, you have to catch 40 babies or help deliver 40 babies to qualify as a midwife, amongst so many other things. But yeah, that's one of my counters. Next, I've just got a little diffuser, a little room spray, 2 room sprays, and just a little fabric spray, just when I'm giving this room like a quick tidy. I've just got that there. Moving slightly along to my next corner, I have got another set of posters up here. So we have anatomy of the pelvis, which is obviously really important and comes up quite a lot in the A&P exam. So it just kind of talks about pelvic diameters, it talks about the birth canal, gives you all of the anatomy, and yeah, it just gives you a little overview. Again, all my posters are from Student Midwife Studygram. I would definitely recommend checking those out if you are on a midwifery degree. They've got super good content on there. And then moving down into my other little corner, this little thing at the back I believe was from the range, and it's just kind of like a heart mirror. I decided I didn't want to hang it up on the wall, and rather I just kind of wanted to balance it. I already have a little thing on here. This just reads, when it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. So my idea for this is I'm going to basically put some of my favourite crystals in there for study, so that I've got some separate crystals for my study and they can stay in here. But I just need to cleanse a couple first and then I can do that. So moving that slightly down, I have this little fake candle thing. Again, I believe this was from the range. It's run out of battery currently, but it flickers really nicely like a candle. This is just a plate that I'm going to put some bigger crystals on when I buy them. This again was just from the range, super affordable. I then have this lovely dusky pink vase. I can't actually remember where that was from. And I also have some, I think these are bunny tail pampas grass. I absolutely love pampas grass. It feels so soft. So yeah, I've got a little bit of pampas in there. I've also got my little log decoration that I got from my December Bliss box. So this is just kind of like my gratitude corner, my like crystal corner. You know, it's just nice to kind of have in my study. Then I have a little bit of a messy area. These are kind of like my going out handbags. I've got nowhere else to store them at the minute, so they just live down there. And then moving slightly along, I have got my 2 backpacks. So I've decided to have 2 backpacks for uni, only because I want one to take in with me and one for placement, just to kind of keep them separate. So my one for university, I've got this DKNY one, which I got for Christmas. It's lovely, and it's also waterproof, and it has a special compartment for a laptop, so it's quite brilliant for going into university. And I've got my little knitted boob keyring as well. And then my one for placement is this lovely Herschel one in a gorgeous dusky pink colour, and then inside it's kind of got the stripes. So those are my 2 backpacks. Further down the line I will be doing what's in my placement bag, what's in my university bag, but as you can see they're empty at the minute because my university is from home, so to be continued. Stand back a little bit, and as we move on from here, my job today is to actually fill this thing out. So this is my large academic planner. So this is from Planner Designs. Again, I will link their Instagram page in the description. This is a really great way to plan for anything really. You don't have to be on a university degree, but it's just really helpful obviously because it's got assignments and dates, and you can kind of map out when you're on placement, theory, assessment and annual leave blocks. So that's my plan to get that done today. Next to that, I just popped a little pin in the wall and I hung up my lanyard. On it, I've got loads of different pins. Then when I get my university card, I will put another pin up here and hang that next to it. So moving up from there, I have a shelf. I have a little fake plant on here, and then another, if it focuses, a little heart that says I am worth it. So I'm worth all this hard work, everything like that. I've got a knitted boob because are you a student midwife if you don't have a knitted boob. I've got another reed diffuser here. This is in the scent Golden Vanilla. I've got a candle here which is sugared raspberry. I believe these 2 were just cheap from the range or B&M. Most of the little bits and bobs in here, including the shelf and the little potted plant, were from the range or B&M. That's where most of my stuff actually is from. And then I have another birth counter. I'm just going to cover up my university on here. So this just has my name, student midwife, and the little heart is where you pop your little feet in when you deliver your babies. And next to this I have a wax burner that doesn't currently have anything in, but I absolutely love my wax burners, so that'll be lovely when I'm in here studying, just so that the room smells nice. So I'm just going to quickly address this table that I got here because I got this really good on sale. This was from Wayfair, and I want to say I got it for about £35. It was down from about, I don't know, 60 or something more, but that's a really nice side table. It's really good quality. I do like Wayfair for their little bits of furniture, so yeah, that's where that's from. Coming a little bit further along, I've got 2 cushions here. These are kind of hiding the mess of wires, but they're also there because when I do my lectures I tend to put one on my chair and one on the floor, and I put hot water bottles on it. That's just kind of my setup. So I can't remember where these are from. I've had them for the longest time. And then coming down to here, this little bookshelf was also from Wayfair. So this is where I keep all of my books. There are many that I have. So all of my midwifery related books I have there. And then I've just got loads of plugs here. Like I said, these are normally hidden by the pillows. So they're not normally all out like that. Then as we move back up, you can see that I've got my folders here. So these folders are all for a different module. I tried to put stickers on these ones, but it all came off. I like to have a different folder for each module just because it makes me feel more organised. Then I've just got a generic plastic wallet here with my timetable, bus timetables, things like that. This little grey tray, I believe, was just from B&M. This has all the counters for my birth counters in it. It also has things for placement. So I've got just a basic fob watch, and then I've got a really nice fob watch that my workplace kind of gifted me when I went on bank, so when I left from permanently working there. So that's really lovely. So I've just got bits and bobs in here, little notepads, little pocket guides, and I've just got my pinard, a little hand sanitizer bottle that I got from another small independent business. I will link that as well below. That's someone from my work that makes those. She's absolutely lovely. I've just got some tape, some scissors, some lip balm, all of that boring stuff. And then if we move up, you'll see I have my final set of posters from the same company. So these are on the placenta. So obviously we've got different kinds of placenta. We've also got things like the placenta grading, you know, it talks about the anatomy. These are very interesting posters, and I'm quite a visual learner, so I like to see it as well. So I find these handy just dotted around my study. To give you an overview of the main area, so this rug is very old and ratty, and I'm not gonna lie, also needs a hoover, but I believe this was just from the range. I definitely need a new rug, but that's not on the to-do list right now. This desk was from IKEA. I will link it if I can find it in the description bar below. It normally comes with a back piece, but that wasn't available when I went to IKEA. So I just worked with what I've got. So on here I've got a lamp from the range. I still need to get a light bulb for that. I have got a candle over here, which is my favourite gingerbread candle. This is just from B&M, I want to say. It's a really good value candle. I've got my 2021 diary here. Annoyingly, it was chewed by Miko, but I really like this diary. It was just from Tesco's, really affordable, but this really bothers me, so I might have to buy another diary in time. Also, I use my little sticky notes when I've got a formative and a summative assessment. I just find it easy to find them in my diary like that. I then have my MacBook. I've had this MacBook for a while. As you can see, it's a little bit worn out, but anyway, it does the job. And this is where I have a little placemat. This again was from a small business on Etsy. I think it's really cute, kind of goes in with my colour theme, and obviously it has my name on it. And so that's where I put my cup of teas and coffees that get me through my lectures. I'll link that business as well in the description bar below. I've got another diffuser, I've got some crayons and some pens. Then if we go up here, this was from Student Midwife Me. These were free printables. So I will also link her Instagram and shop so that you can check these out. I find things really easy. I like to break down in days, months, years. I like to be super organised, probably too organised sometimes. But yeah, I really find this is helpful, and I fill it out for every month. Just tells me when I'm working a bank shift, when I'm actually in uni with skills, or when I've got an online university lecture. And coming up from there, I've got a little sign, which again was just from the range, I think. And this says, leave a little sparkle wherever you go. I think this is really nice, just to look upon when I am sat on my desk. I don't actually have a permanent desk chair. That's also something that I need to get. I currently just use my chair that is for my makeup desk. Again, it's literally just a basic chair. It's nothing spectacular, but like I said, it does the job. So in time I will get a comfier desk chair. But yeah, that is just another little overview. And then hanging on my light switch, I just have a little drape of fabric hearts. Again, nothing spectacular, but it's just a nice little added touch. So I'm just going to quickly show you in here. So this is kind of like my stationery drawer. So I've got an array of pencils at the back. We've got some sellotape, some sticky notes. We've got a hole puncher, revision cards, calculator. I've also got a pencil case for when I do go into university. Here I've got some highlighters and some Sharpies. We've quite a lot of Sharpies. We've got some more labels here, some blue tack. Then we've got just some like gel pens, some more highlighters, just some colouring pens, that kind of thing. And again, these are in the trays that I got from the range. Then in this drawer here, this I kind of class as my placement drawer. So kind of things that I will be needing for placement. So in Miko, drop it. Tear. Thank you. So in here I've got like countless gestation wheels. I've got a little notebook. I've got a lovely personalised notebook that I got from Ryan's sister and her boyfriend, which was really nice. I got that for Christmas. And then I've just got, you know, some little things like a pocket formulary. I've also got a little torch, and then I've got a medication handbook, and there's also a conditions handbook behind that. So yeah, and then I have got my lovely Littmann stethoscope. I think I'm saying that right, I'm not really sure, but yeah, that's what that drawer is all about. And then this final drawer, which Miko is going to have to move out the way, this is just a little bit of a mess. These are all my notebooks. So I basically like to write notes down in rough, so I tend to use these kind of notebooks, and then I write all my notes out neat on just these kind of things, then take it out, put it in a plastic wallet and put it in the relevant folder. So on the bottom I have some more of my printables. Miko. Down here I have some more of my printables. I also have a blood pressure monitor and another stethoscope down there. Then I've got a massive array of plastic wallets. I've also got some dividers and some little plastic folders here. So yeah, that's just kind of like a miscellaneous stationery cupboard in there. I'm sorry, it wasn't really focused very well. So I'm just going to do a little overview of my study again, and then that is that. So there you have it. That was my study tour. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I will link as much as I can in the description bar below. Anything that I forget or anything you're specifically interested in, let me know in the comments and I will try and find the link for you guys. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Also, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think your university essentials are. I would love to know. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to click on that subscribe button. I've got so much content coming relating to my midwifery degree, university, and just being a student in general, amongst so many other things. So you don't want to miss out. So don't forget to click on that subscribe button and the little bell next to it, which will notify you whenever I upload, which for the time being is every Friday and Sunday, and that is at 7 PM UK time. So thank you once again so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you all very soon. Bye guys.